It is Baltic again.
A little bit damp.
Have you all had a very good Christmas? We've had a couple of weeks off, haven't we?
Yeah.
Some of it to do with the weather.
A lot of it's to do with the weather.
Yeah, it's been rotten outside, and we just want a little bit of time off at Christmas as well. So when we've had our windows of opportunity, we've looked out the window and it has been absolutely gash. Yeah.
I think that, and I think we've also been very, very busy with lots of family things and picking the kids up from uni, and actually we hadn't had a lot of time just to have an hour to ourselves, have we?
No. And this is our hour.
1 hour a week that we allow ourselves. We've invited you lot to come and join us.
Welcome aboard. Anyway, if you've first time tuning in, this is the Messner Outdoors Podcast.
Because we are Messners and
we are outdoors. Although we do regret every time the outdoors bit, because we could be doing this in a nice,
we live in
warm,
England.
Yeah.
It's never going to be warm all the time, is it? Or dry.
So it's New Year's Eve. Yeah, are we out tonight?
We are. We're at my sister's house.
Yep. Partying.
Yeah.
Karaoke.
Very possibly.
So we did Christmas Day. We went, didn't we?
Yeah.
We went down. We had our dinner at home, just us and the kids. And we went down to your sister's. Took your new Christmas present. Your karaoke machine.
I got a karaoke machine for Christmas.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
I got lots of lovely gifts this year, but there were two that made me go, ah. Yeah. And there was a present that was just for me, which was from your sister.
Yeah.
And it was a sewing box with lots of little bits. See, I'm welling up again.
Look.
And it was just full of little crafty things, and it was so lovely and so me, and it was great. And I said that was one of my favourite presents. And the other one was the karaoke machine, because that one is what brings everybody together. So we're not a big karaoke family or anything.
No. I
cannot hold a tune.
You do a really mean share. Do you want to do a little bit on? No.
But I can't. But I love singing, and we all love singing, and we got that out, and the kids.
There was everybody sang, didn't they?
Yeah, and
everybody sang.
We were at a friend's party in November, and she had this particular karaoke machine, didn't she? And Isabel's 9-10. She just turned 10. And she was singing songs she'd never heard before.
Africa came on by Toto, and she's like banging it out.
She's like leaning around people to sing, and she's like, I'll sing with you. And honestly, she was amazing. Like where did that come from?
She'd never heard the song
She's
before.
never heard the song before. I've never heard her sing before. And she was absolutely amazing. So I wanted a karaoke machine just so that we could recreate that again. So, yeah. So that'll be coming out tonight, I'm sure. I've been asked. It's been requested.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been requested.
Brilliant. So, it's been a good 2023, hasn't it, I suppose?
It has.
But you were saying something earlier.
I said, if 2023 had a school report, it would say, must try harder.
Yeah, could do better.
Could do better. Because it's
been good.
It's not been a bad year.
No.
We've done lots of lovely things. I don't think, though, 2023 could live up to 2022. Because we had the wedding, and we had his honeymoon, and then his second honeymoon to Italy, and it was just amazing. So potentially it was set up to not be as good a year, but I think we could.
So the first year in marriage wasn't that good then? Is that what you're saying?
If the shoe fits and all.
Ouch! I must try harder.
You must try harder. Maybe that's the. It's not that 2024 needs to try harder.
Yeah, it's me.
Just you.
Okay. Oh dear.
Yeah, we've done some. I just don't think we've done as much this year. I think you've done quite a bit, and I've done quite a bit, but I don't think we've done.
No, I think it's been.
Normally do.
It's easy just to coast along sometimes and just do. This time last year, I was saying I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do so and so, a bit like New Year's resolutions or whatever, which we'll get onto those in a bit.
Okay.
But when the time comes around, you just don't always do the things that you want to do. There's some places that we wanted to do. There was mountains I wanted to climb that I just haven't done yet. And
I think a lot of that has been time, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's been...
I think it's because we've got different schedules as well, haven't we? So you still go to work in the day job, don't you?
Yeah.
and then I do my bits and bobs, me YouTube and all of those kind of things, and trying to get everything so they align in the calendars and the diaries is sometimes more difficult than you think, considering.
Yeah, I think we had a great 2 weeks in Scotland, didn't we?
Oh, the
And that
NC
was-
500.
See,
with
and
that,
I think
and
that's
the
it. I
Incredible
think
Beavers.
we've done more bigger things.
Yeah.
So we took 2 weeks out, and it was over 2 weeks, wasn't it? When you add up the
remember.
driving up there and stuff. Yeah.
Was it? I can't remember what it was. 1,300 miles or something like that. We did.
Yeah. It was, but that was amazing.
Yeah.
But that's not. We can't pop up to Scotland every week because it's a 9-hour drive up there
No.
or something.
You want to do something like that again next
Yeah.
year? I don't know what though.
Well, I was tempted to buy the Robbie Rome's because that's one of the books we used for planning the NC 500 trip.
Yeah,
he does
he's
a
got a
Wales
YouTube
one.
channel as well, hasn't
He has. It's very good actually if you like camper vans and stuff. But he's got a Wales one and a Cornwall.
he? Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Southwest.
and the coastal. Yeah.
Of doing those. So I might get those books
When's your
and
birthday?
have a look. June.
Yeah, I'll get them for your birthday.
June
then.
23rd if anyone wants to wish me a happy birthday. You know, PO box addresses on the website and all that.
You'll be inundated with cards.
As if I will. But you now have a reminder of when my birthday is.
Yeah, well, I
You
won't be
can look-
watching this back again. I'll edit it once and then that's it. There's only so many times you can listen to your own voice, isn't it?
I don't know.
And I've learned to drown yours out. You can't do that for the audio people. They can't see when you're sticking two fingers up at me.
I wasn't. I didn't stick two fingers up. I just had an itch. It's freezing.
It is freezing. So what else about 2023? What else have we done?
I
did the Cumbria Way, didn't I?
You did the Cumbria Way with
Yeah,
Andy. Yep.
that was brilliant as well. I'd love to do something like that again. I'd even do that again. It was great, but it seems like a bit of a waste doing the same thing when there's others out there. Maybe West Island Way or Cleveland Way or something like that. Although I don't fancy doing a fortnight or 10 days of it. I think my feet would be dead, especially now I'm into these barefoot things, so I think my feet would be in tatters. Might need to dig the old Altras back out again with a bit of cushioning. What else?
You did your first talk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you went to the Alp Kit.
Big
thingy.
Shakeout Festival.
Big Shakeout.
In the little tent.
Yeah,
There's quite a few people in there, weren't
it
there?
was. It was brilliant.
And I've done another in-store talk and webinar since then.
Yeah. So maybe more of that in 2024.
Yeah. I'm at the NEC. Is it March?
Yes.
March is a big month, by the way.
March is very big. We've got a very, very, very big year coming up.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why 2024 will be better.
So
We've got lots to do, haven't we?
yeah, the NEC
Outdoor Expo.
Outdoor Expo. Yeah.
Yep.
I might get involved with something there. We shall see. I'm definitely going. We're going both days, aren't we?
Yeah.
Um,
I've said that you get to choose because it's your birthday.
yeah.
So that is the weekend after your big 50 birthday.
Come on then. Tell everyone about my birthday then. Spit
Well,
it
you
out.
are. You're going to be 50, aren't you?
50. So
The big 50.
this is a massive year. This is. We mentioned a bit earlier about sometimes what they called New Year's resolutions.
Resolutions.
So what did you say about New Year's resolutions?
I don't like making resolutions because I feel like you're just setting yourself up to fail. What I'd rather do is make myself some little promises that I'll try and keep.
Yeah. You might not keep, and you won't be disappointed.
I won't
if
be
you don't.
disappointed. So let's make realistic. I think I said to you the other day, I said, because we've talked about getting fitter and healthier and all those things, and actually, I just want to do better
Yeah.
in everything. I don't want to set. I know you, because you've got a big year, and maybe, in 5 or 6 years' time when I've got a big year. When my 40th's due, then
Kidding
I
yourself
might make
already.
some. Shut up. I might make some big changes and stuff. But I just want to do better than I did last time,
Yeah.
or every day just do a little bit better. I feel like I'm there at the minute. I'm just trying to be a little bit kinder to myself and to others, to be a little bit nicer.
I've noticed that.
Try a
I
little.
thought it was an imposter.
Yeah, no, says about that.
I want my wife back. The one
You
that
don't.
shouts at me.
No, you don't. You don't. But yeah, I think that's resolutions are great if they are something that is achievable
Yeah.
Because I think sometimes, you were saying earlier about joining the gym, and the fact that in January there's 1 million people in the gym, you can't move, and
Nobody knows what
no
they're
one
doing.
that's doing, they're all dressed wrong,
Can't get on a
and by
machine.
February they've all gone.
Yeah.
Because it's an unrealistic expectation to
Suddenly, after 50 years, decide you're
going to
turn
go
into
and
Arnie.
Yeah, and I think if you set a little goal, so mine is to be happier, and I'd like to finish 2024 and not say could do better.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Like, I'd like to finish it saying did better.
I suppose.
Whereas you, I've just like poo-pooed all over your challenges now, haven't I?
No,
But that's what you want. You want to do more things.
Yeah,
You want to challenge
I
yourself.
had my little, I wouldn't say health scare, but I had my pre-50 examination health check MOT,
Yep.
didn't I? And everything came back all right, surprisingly, apart from my blood pressure, which was a bit high. I'm still, what's the word, working on that, aren't I? I don't want to go down the pill route. I don't want to
Yeah.
be popping pills, so made some changes to my diet, to the things that I drink. Although, got a proper coffee this morning.
Yeah, but that's
well, it's
once
Costa.
in a
You
while,
probably
isn't
tell
it?
me it's not proper coffee, but
it's the
yeah,
closest machine we had.
Yeah, I've been the Pepsi Max stuff. So that must have been 10 cans of caffeine a day, not far off. I'm not drinking coffee at home. I've got decaf tea, all of that kind of stuff. Choosing more fresh sort of foods as well, aren't I? So it's
More organic stuff.
not always organic, but it's stuff that is real food that you've got to cook rather than comes in a packaging with 2,000 different ingredients on it. And I've lost a little bit of weight. I feel old, but yeah, I don't know. It's one of them things. You just have to, you can only do whatever you can do, and
Yeah.
and
it's made a difference.
yeah, beer. I've had a few beers over Christmas, to be fair.
I don't think you've drunk halfway what you would normally
No,
drink
no,
at
I've
Christmas.
cut down a lot on the drink.
You
But
both have, although I
I think when
drinking
I first did it, I did like cold turkey a bit, didn't I? I just cut everything out, and
It
can't live
work.
like that. Can't live like that. You just have to make subtle changes for the better. Well, that's how I want to do it anyway. Some people can cut it all out, and some people can suddenly live off lettuce and tomatoes and stuff like that. Whereas me, I'm going to eat some meat. Just, you hear that many different things. So
Oh yeah,
like
contradicts
the
everything,
comments. Some people said you need to go plant-based, you need to go vegan, but you go plant-based and still eat crap.
Yeah,
All the stuff
I
that
did.
comes in the little. Yeah, I know. When you went plant-based, you're trying to find
did
stuff
for
that.
I did it for about 3-4 months, didn't
Yeah.
I?
Have you seen that fake bacon and stuff like that?
Oh, yeah.
It looks
it's
like
not-
plasticine, and
It is.
so it can't be good for you.
Nope.
Whether it's
And neither is a Greg's vegan steak bake.
no,
But I had one of them every day.
well, every day.
Pretty much, didn't I? Because I couldn't find anything to eat.
Yeah. So yeah, it's one of them things that real food. I think if you just got it in the right balance, you don't eat too much of it. Portion control has been a big thing for me because I've gone from plates that are the size of a dustbin lid, and I'm trying to cut down.
Yeah.
I'm not quite a saucer
Side
size
plate,
yet,
yeah.
but I found that I can't eat as much anymore, which is good. So obviously my stomach is shrinking a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we'll get there. 2024. I want to be, when I'm 50, I want to feel like Tom Cruise does now while he's 60.
Good luck with that, mate.
Yeah. You know,
Jumping out of helicopters.
when I'm on holiday and I'm walking out the
Gonna look like
out the
Daniel
sea
Craig.
in the budgie smugglers. Yeah, I want to look like Daniel Craig.
I will film that for you.
Yeah, but yeah, it'd be nice to get trim, get a little bit in shape.
What else? What else do you want to... It's your 50th year. What
Well, I had a bit.
plans do you want to do?
I did say to you that I wanted to come up with a list of 50 things, didn't I? I don't know whether I'll be able to do 50 things that I've like not done before.
Oh, you never said that you'd not done before.
Yeah, or I couldn't do. Do you know what I
Okay.
mean? So things that I've not done or tried, or things like swimming, for example. The last time I like swam, I was probably about 15 at school.
Yeah.
and he was just like little splatters and doggy paddles. I was always rubbish at swimming. I could swim maybe from one width to the other side of the pool. Do you know what I mean? So it's not like I would.
Do you think that's a confidence thing then? Because
I was never any good at it. So my dad can't swim. My mum used to take us when we were really little, but then that sort of just stopped. I mean, I just never went swimming. I didn't like the water anyway. Also, the teachers at school, they were proper bullies when it came to swimming.
Yeah.
So I was really lucky because I was the one that could just like paddle a little bit, if you know what I mean. But there was a couple of lads that couldn't swim at all and they were petrified. And they used to have this like big stick
with a hoop on it.
Yeah, with a hoop and a rope on it, and they were like dragging him through the pool. And there were lads that were like bawling their eyes out, and because they hated it, but the teachers were dragging them and making them do it, and you couldn't get away with that now, like. But
I don't know.
But they're the sort of things that
stay with you.
Yeah, it stays with you. Yeah, I'd love to know if these people. I'm not going to name the names, but if they could swim now, or whether that sort of ruined their experience of it as well.
Because I know when we went up to Scotland, and I got in the sea.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even up to your ankles, and then you were done.
No, I was.
You were like, no.
I think I said on camera.
Yeah. I don't. Well, I'm not sure you did, but you definitely said it to. And you were petrified of going in the water.
Yeah, I was.
You did what I do with heights, and I'm petrified of heights.
But I'd love to. But I felt like I'd missed out because you, Andy, and Kerry having so much fun
It was brilliant.
Whatever board it is.
We did the paddle boarding.
Yeah.
We did swimming.
Yeah.
I nearly drowned.
And the water was stunning.
It was freezing, but it was amazing.
Yeah, but
it was refreshing. And yeah, you do miss out. Yeah. I feel like I miss out a lot with not being able to do heights because I can't go some places you want to go because I would literally, when we did Snockvig
fell even.
That's it.
Yeah.
Snockvig.
It's an anagram.
Yeah.
So it sounds like a pudding.
Yeah, when we did that and we walked up the side of the...
Yeah.
I was crying.
I know you were.
I was like shaking and crying. And there was a lot of people who were like, well, she shouldn't do it if she's unfit. Yeah. And it wasn't that I was unfit because I got up there.
Yeah.
And I got up there all right in terms of fitness, but it was horrible.
I know. And then I was at the top and I had to get the maps out, didn't I?
Yeah.
So I had to find another way down because there was no way you were getting down there.
It was bad enough going up, but going down would have been worse.
Then
I took
you back where you had to go along this little. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I think we might have fallen out that day.
Yeah, but I left you at the bottom of the hill and then went and fetched the car.
The car. But I think I miss out on going on some wild camps that you do just because I don't like climbing up a hill. Yeah. And it's not always the fitness level. Most of the time it is, to be honest. I'm not particularly fit. I don't like climbing. Yeah. I'll walk for hours on flat.
Yeah.
But give me an incline and I'm breathing out of my butthole.
Yeah.
But a lot of the time it is. I'd love to do it, but I won't stand on a ledge.
No.
Or I freeze. And then you have to come and rescue me.
Yeah.
So there's the odd photograph where I've walked out.
And then you can't move.
Take the photograph now. But I feel like if I could get better at heights and you could get better at water, we'd actually do more stuff together.
We'd be jumping off cliffs, wouldn't we?
That'd be awesome, wouldn't it?
So I did that when I think it was my brother's stag do. We went to Ireland, Galway, and we went up the coast a bit, Connemara, and we went coasteering as one of the activities. And they said that you'd walk along a little bit. It was like going through rock pools and climbing. But at the end, you could jump off this like cliff thing. And it was, I don't know, 8-10 metres high into the Atlantic. And that was supposed to be at the end. But that was, right, we need to see what you're up to. And this was right at the beginning. You had to jump off this thing. And, the peer pressure sort of thing. I'm stood at the top, doing that thing where I'm going, and everyone's... Them that turned up, by the way, there was only half that were in the state to make it there. And I can't swim very good, but I had my life jacket on, and there was one of the instructors in the water down below. So they said, put your arms over your chest in a cross shape and hold on to your life preserve and just jump in. You'll go down underneath, you'll come back up, and then you'll be fine. And then you just like paddle around to the other side. So anyway, eventually I jumped off this 8 meters. I put my arms out like this, and the life preserve, whatever, it went up, smashed me in the nose. I grazed all my chin, bust my nose. I'm having a panic attack in the water at the bottom, so I'm like this, waving around, going, and there's a woman at the bottom who's the instructor thing. She's got up, she says, you're all right, calm down. Meanwhile, there's 10 lads at the top, all pissing themselves laughing at me because I'm like some sort of... Yeah, so then after that, I calmed down, I paddled around a little bit, got back, but I never did any more of those things. Just it's a fear thing, but I'd love to be able to do it. I'd love to, jump off a yacht or something like that in a nice clear blue ocean and swim and stuff like that. But yeah, I've got onto this anyway. This is supposed to be New Year's resolution.
Well, the thing is that you want to learn how to swim.
Yeah, I'd love to learn how to swim. Is it too late at 50-year-old
No, it's
to learn
not.
how to swim?
I taught both my kids to swim.
What, 50?
Well, no, but I taught them.
You can't teach an old dog new tricks.
I'd like
Go
to
on
take that bet.
Okay.
So by the end of 2024,
I'm going to
I
be
will
like...
have you swimming.
I'm going to be like Duncan Goodyear.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's for the old ones listening.
But yeah, I think that's good. What else? We've got a few. We haven't got any trips booked, have we?
No.
Not for
So
us. We've only got the NEC.
yeah, we've got a birthday weekendy away.
Yeah, with some friends.
With all the friends and family. We've got. We're going to go away. We're going away somewhere, aren't we?
Yeah, we just haven't
Just
decided.
me and you, but we haven't decided yet.
So you can help us with that. We need a trip abroad
Yeah.
for a long weekend. That is pretty. There's something to do because we're not beachy, laying by the pool type of people. Yeah, but not necessarily a city break.
See, I like city breaks.
Well, I like city breaks, but you said you wanted not to go on a city break and do a bit of... Because we did Prague and I loved it,
You're knackered
but
though,
we
aren't we?
walked 28 miles over a weekend.
Yeah.
24 of them in one day.
Yeah.
And then we realised we could have caught a tram. But yeah, but the thing is, I'd like to be able to do something, but not necessarily feel like we've got to cram. Because we did that in Italy, didn't we? We said we'll choose 1 or 2 things to do and we'll come back and see the rest of it because there isn't enough time to... We don't want to be knackered.
You can't appreciate it either. So things like, we did the Vatican, didn't we?
Oh,
And
yeah.
to be honest, I don't think I was that fussed about going to the Vatican when we originally went over there.
Yeah.
Because I thought, I'm not very religious or anything like that. But wow, what an incredible place. I have never seen, it's obscene the amount of wealth that's in there. The artifacts, all that kind of stuff. All for like private collections and stuff like that. And incredible place, incredible. And I'd love to go back there.
Yeah.
In fact,
Maybe that's
I'd
what
be
we
happy
do.
to just go back to Rome again. Yeah.
I have to say Rome was my biggest surprise of our Italy trip.
That was your least favourite place you wanted to go?
That was the one that I was like, yeah, we'll go because we're in Italy. But I wanted to go to Florence more and all the other.
But Rome was the best, wasn't it?
But by far, it just took my breath away.
Yeah.
It was just amazing. So yeah,
Well,
I'm happy to do
you're
that.
walking in the modern city, past Starbucks or whatever it is, and then all of a sudden, you're in like...
Ancient Rome.
4,000 BC or something like that.
And I don't know what I was expecting.
No.
But that wasn't it.
No.
I wasn't expecting to walk off a shopping street and see the
Like
Colosseum.
you just walked into Armageddon or something.
Well, it was amazing. So yeah, something. We'll have a trip. We need a UK trip as well. A couple of them.
Yeah.
Got a couple of things planned that I can't share with you because they're secret.
Secret.
Yeah.
Okay. I look forward to those then. So what else? What do you want to do for 2022? 2022? 2024.
I'm going to go back in time. I'm going to lose weight earlier, so when I'm sat here, I'll have them all done. 2024, I don't know. Just, my plan is just to be happier.
Yeah.
Just to do a little bit better. I've been painting over Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying that, actually. But only when I want to do it. It's funny.
Yeah, you can't just like turn
I
up
can't
and
turn on, I can't just sit and create. I've got to want to do it.
So it's not going to be a job then?
No, do you know what? I don't mind popping things on the website.
Yeah.
I said I'd give myself a year, and if the website is profitable at the end of the year, I'll carry on with it.
Yeah.
And that is just paying for
Paints, canvases.
paying for materials
Yeah.
and the cost of the website. So if at the end of the year I've got enough to carry on doing that, then I'll keep selling stuff. It's the reason I don't sell it for a lot. I don't think I'm good enough for that yet. And I think,
disagree.
thank you. I think I've quite enjoyed doing a couple of the markets as well.
Yeah.
Little crafty stalls. So I enjoy doing it, and I need to sell stuff to make money to buy more stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's quite expensive.
But I think the thing is as well though with art, so you'll get people come up to you and say, I've got this idea. I want you to paint me a church with some trees in it and some blue flowers in the front or whatever. And then that's when the pressure comes in, because your vision of that
is not
not the same as...
I've had a few people ask for commissions, and I just said, I'll paint something, and if you like it, buy it.
If you don't,
I'd rather do that, because when you say this is what I want and I paint it, it isn't going to be the same thing.
Yeah.
And
the thing is as well, if you don't like it, it like goes in the bin, or it doesn't, or you add more to it. So
there's a fair few that have not seen the light of day, because I don't. You go, that's amazing, and I go, no, it's not. It's poo. It's poo on a canvas. In fact, that's what I might call one of them. Poo on a canvas.
Emoji one.
Yeah, and but I want to get better. I want to get better techniques and things like that.
Yeah.
I feel like I wasted some of my schooling by not learning techniques.
Yeah. Some courses then. Go back to school.
Maybe. I would. Yeah, I'd love to do some things like that. It's really expensive though. That's the only problem. But I suppose if I sell enough paintings, if anyone wants to buy one, then
happycreativemind.uk.
Yeah.
Today's podcast is sponsored by happycreativemind.uk.
There you go.
There you go.
Maybe that's what we ought to do.
Yeah, if you need a painting.
Look elsewhere.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to carry on with the podcasts.
Yeah, so this was like it was just a trial thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was, yeah.
And
what are we on now? 6,
We're
7?
enjoying it, aren't we? And
to be fair,
some of the comments, some people are liking it because it's sort of like real. There's a few insights into
us.
Yeah, somebody else is. Everyone likes to nosy. So there's so people who are listening now are having a little bit of a nosy at us
in our conversation.
Yeah, so me and you can go to a cafe, for example, and I'll be talking to you. And you are looking over my shoulder, listening to someone else's conversation because it's obviously more interesting than me.
Well,
so, but that's it. Everyone likes a nosy at what's going off. In someone else.
I think
that's why you watch Coronation Street. That's why you've got your favourite characters. That's why all those different kinds of things. Someone else's life sometimes is more interesting than your own.
I don't necessarily think our lives are more interesting. I love podcasts for that reason. I love podcasts where 2 people are talking or more people are talking.
Yeah.
Because you just, it's almost as if you're there.
Having a coffee with us.
I don't so much at work. Don't so much at work anymore because I'm a bit busy. But I used to listen to podcasts all the time and I'd be laughing and everyone go, "Are you all right?" And it's because the people I'm listening to are having a great conversation and you feel like you're having that with them. So it is nice. So I think we'll carry on. Yeah. Whether it's in the same format, we have to decide that.
Yeah.
There won't be one for a couple of weeks, will there? While we.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe next week. This one's going to go out New Year's Day, I think.
It is. Yeah.
Tomorrow. Otherwise,
talking about New Year's
resolutions and stuff like that.
On the 16th of January is probably.
It's like when you see somebody on the 16th of Jan for the first time,
and you go Happy New Year. You still do that in Easter, don't you?
Oh, there was the mini eggs and stuff all coming out already.
I know, it's like you celebrate his birth and 2 days later you're celebrating his death.
Yeah. Valentine's cards are out. Everything's out already.
Maybe we should try to be less commercial.
Yeah.
Except for Squarespace.
Because
they pay the bills.
Well, I handmade you a Christmas card this year, didn't I?
Yeah. You did hand make me a Christmas card and that had nothing to do with the fact that you forgot to buy one.
No, it didn't.
It absolutely
it
did.
had silver stars on it, and it had
did.
a tent on it and stuff like that.
It was brilliant.
So yeah, and some lovely words inside.
It did.
There you go then. So I think that is the future. Make more stuff yourself rather than buying stuff. Although I might need some more stuff, I don't know yet. We shall see. So also next year then, 2024, need to be a bit more focused, I think, when it comes to work, business, all of that kind of stuff. Because I don't really treat my job as a job,
It's still a hobby
It's a hobby.
that you get paid for.
I do get paid for it, but it covers the bills and that's about it. We have a nice little holiday here and there and it keeps me intense. But there's not much going in the pension pot or anything like that. And I don't, how long am I going to be able to do this for? I'm 50 now. I'm 50 next. A bit washed up. What happens if my legs go in the next 2 years? What am I going to do?
You have to go back to work.
Doing what?
Sitting behind a desk, ticking boxes.
I'm not sure I could do that now.
Oh, and you have to make
I'll
more
have
money.
to make more money.
I think
I think it's more to do with efficiency, isn't it? So I'm not very efficient when it comes to... So, like, I'll decide maybe on Sunday, I'll say, oh, the weather's all right Tuesday. Do you mind if I go camping? And you say, yeah, get yourself off. So I'll just go camping. I'll take my little action camera with me, film a few bits and bobs, come home the next day, edit it.
and then go, oh, I didn't say, oh, I didn't do that.
I didn't do this, I didn't do that.
I got a thumbnail.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, exactly. I haven't got a structure as such. I haven't done anything. Yeah, but any sort of business promotion or anything like that. There's odd times I'll say that, you know, I've got an affiliate link and all of that kind of stuff, and you know, maybe there's a raffle going off, but it's not stuff that I tend to think about. I should have a check sheet of stuff that I do.
I think there's two sides to that. I think the first thing is people like you because you're real, and there isn't that all of the time. And I think that's driving your, I don't want to do any of the promotional stuff because I don't want to promote.
Yeah.
And potentially that's why I'm not driving around in a new car, living in a big house in the country.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that's why the front room ceiling's falling in, and we've got to wait
Okay.
4 months before we can save up and get the ceiling replastered.
Yeah.
But you still got to keep that bit of you that isn't fully, you know, there are a lot of YouTubers, but there's a lot of actors and TV personalities that don't get as much stick as you do for being
the thing,
either self-promotion or promoting other stuff. Like, you get a lot of stick for your Squarespace,
yeah. Mr. Squarespace. But,
but you only do 2 Squarespace videos a month.
Yeah.
You might put 4, 5, 6 videos out a month.
Yeah.
But you get stick because 2 of them are sponsored. And in that 30-minute video, you've done, this video is sponsored at the beginning, and in the middle...
I don't even say it at the beginning anymore.
You just have a...
little, thing.
And then you have a little 30-second...
Between 30 seconds and a minute in the middle, or after about 10 minutes, something.
But that's something that we use, both of us now.
Yeah.
In fact, I used it before.
Well, I've had Squarespace
way before
3-4 years.
Yeah,
long
way
before they approached me for the sponsorship.
And it's a great site, so you use it. But you also get flack if you mention, like, oh, I'm wearing this outdoor
research coat or whatever it would be.
Oh, yeah.
I've got no affiliation with them.
No.
I'm not paid by them in any way, shape or form.
And you get the odd freebie.
Yeah.
But you also spend a lot of your own money on gear and stuff. And I think that people don't realise how you make money. And I think there's a lot of green-eyed monsters out there.
Yeah. Well, it frustrates me, like you say. So you, like, shake your head at me because I've turned down some big companies, haven't I? So, like, Go Outdoors.
Yep.
Wanted to get me through, get me into their store, get a full setup, go through all the stuff and all that, and pay me to do it. And I turned it down because it felt to me like
you were selling your soul.
And a lot of that is because I'd love to go Outdoors and play supermarket sweep and just get whatever I wanted. and then make a video about it. I'd love that, but I'm a bit too sensitive when it comes to what other people say, because people say I'm a sellout and anything. Like Julia Bradby, she doesn't get any stick for wearing. She pops into
Michael Bublé.
Go outdoors. Michael Bublé, yeah, sellout.
He's been in every Asda store.
I know.
But he's not a sellout.
No.
And he doesn't need the money.
I know he doesn't.
But he'll be paid millions by Asda and Walmart for doing those adverts.
Yeah.
But you get grief because Go Outdoors have given you £100.
I know.
So I think 2024 needs to be one of those years where we care less about what other people think.
Yeah, I don't know how to switch that off. So I've deleted the thingy app, haven't I? The YouTube Studio app on the phone.
Yes, so you can't see.
I'm not looking at every now and again, I'll go and just check that the video's not totally died, and I need to have a note if we've got enough to pay the mortgage.
Yeah. But that used to be something you were quite addicted to.
Yeah,
when
literally, it was on my
out.
phone. It was a habit thing. Switch my phone on. It's on the front page. I just click. How's my video doing? It's number 3 of 10.
And then you get to see the top 10 comments.
I get to see some comments, and
all it takes is one negative one to ruin your day.
Yeah. So I just stay away from that now. And then you go through my comments now, don't you?
Yeah, I like comments.
And you'll say, "Oh, you've had some nice comments," or "Someone so and so's asked a question." And I think going forward, that's how I'm going to answer questions. I'm trying to be a little bit more active on the other platforms like Facebook and Instagram, where I can be more personal with people. Facebook groups and stuff like that, especially.
I think particularly though on those platforms, people are following you.
Yes.
Because they want.
Whereas as YouTube's
more out to people. and there's so many more trolls. I mean, there's trolls everywhere, but I think there's so many more on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because I don't think the majority of them even watch a video before they've commented something.
Well, the amount of things that I'll say that they'll mention something, and I'll say, well, if you've watched the video, you'll have seen.
Yeah. Like the last one, where you did your best kit of 2023.
Yeah.
And someone's put, I thought this was supposed to be budget gear.
Yeah.
I mean, admittedly, that was something, but it's not. It's your best bit. So I think sometimes they just want to say something.
Yeah.
That's not very nice, and it's that.
They need to start up a podcast, don't they, with the missus?
Yeah, so they can get out more.
Get it out of the system.
Get out.
All of that angst and stuff that they unleash.
I don't have any angst anymore. No, I'm just nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 2024, I need to be. I'm not going to say commercialised, but
but
I need to
also
focus
think
on my business.
it needs to be a business.
Yeah.
I think.
Things like the bobble hats and stuff like that. So we could do things like that all year round, couldn't we? If we wanted to. But it's a lot of work for you.
It is a lot of work. I don't necessarily mind the work. It is a lot of work. The build up to Christmas, we had, I think, 60, 70 hats in, and they all went pretty much within a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
They'd all gone. And hopefully they will be back with maybe some new additions.
But for the little tiny bit that you make on them, see, I don't see it as
you don't see it as a business.
You keep looking around every time you see a hat and say, that's a Messner one.
That's a Messner hat.
Yeah.
But I don't necessarily mind that as long as it's managed better on and I'm getting better with my time and my work time and having time to do things. So I would like to carry on with the website and the merchandise.
Yeah.
But just get better at not having 42 orders to get out in like one day. Because that's what I've given.
Yeah, blisters on your fingers, sewing tags.
Well, yeah, because every single one of those 60, 70 hats, I hand stitched each label on.
Yeah.
Which I don't mind. I locked myself away in the bedroom, didn't I? So there's no dog hairs on them. But yeah, I think there is. But I think that we do that as and when.
Yeah.
We need to get better. The reason we only had I think we could have doubled the sales and hats and things like that, but we hadn't planned.
Yeah.
So when we went to get the tags, we couldn't get them anymore.
Yeah,
and that happened the time before. So that's something we need to start thinking about earlier on in the year, rather than waiting until September, November time, and saying, right, we need something. We need to be a bit more, and I'll get better at that.
Yeah.
Be a new PA. I have a new job, don't I?
You've been doing it for 3 years.
Yeah, I know. I've been doing it for 6 years, babe. Let's be honest.
Anyone else had us sacked by now.
Nobody else would put up with this.
I suppose the pay's rubbish, isn't it?
Yeah. No pay and lots of work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keeps a roof over your head. Although, like you say, your front room ceiling's very clear.
Yeah, there might not be a roof over my head for much longer.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think. But you also, we've talked about you doing longer trips and planning that more, because we're not very good. You'll go, oh well, I want to do this, and I'll go, well, you can't because we've got that, and that this month.
Yeah, I need to do
actually,
more
planning days,
multi-days. So let's say if I'm travelling to the Lake District or Dartmoor, I've not been to Dartmoor yet camping.
You could do a couple of nights.
So it needs to be a couple of videos out of that one trip down there, rather than drive
up
150 mile there, 150 mile back, whatever it is.
It's about 300, but you know.
Well, I'm thinking Lake District normally about 150 mile. I can't remember, but you know what I mean. I'll do that in an overnighter, won't I?
Yeah, but then you'll also be shattered, and then you come home and you edit videos, and then your 3 days is off. You're off.
Yeah,
that's it. So exactly. I don't see you on my 3 days.
I spent 3 days on a video, haven't I?
Easily.
By the time I've done the thing, and I could go to work.
You could be more time efficient.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good one. Yeah. Get better at that. And
it's still new to me.
The thing is, I think it is.
Yeah.
It's all a learning curve.
Yeah. I've done 40 odd years, haven't I? 47 I packed up, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
So 30 years, 31 years working for somebody else and just following everyone else's guidance, procedures, all of that kind of stuff. And then to suddenly, you're the boss, you make all the decisions. Sometimes you take the easy route, don't you? And you don't. Although they say working for yourself, you work harder.
You do.
But
I
don't see mine as a job, do I?
No.
That's the thing. That's why I do work hard at it when I'm doing it.
Yeah.
But
I
don't put 40 hours a week into my work, do I? I know I do.
Yeah, do you know what? Some weeks you probably do, but because you enjoy it, it doesn't feel like it.
Yeah.
When you think about driving, walking, camping, packing up, coming home, editing, research.
Yeah, I suppose.
Clearing your kit away, going and hanging that up, drying it out, going to the office, replying to comments.
Yeah, not anymore.
Well, not on YouTube, but I think you do a full week at it.
Yeah.
I think you just need to work smarter, not harder.
Yeah.
Because I think you work hard, you just need to get better at. Like, I cannot remember the last time you asked someone to subscribe or hit the notification button on a video.
I know.
Because you haven't done that for maybe a year.
I feel that if they want to do it, they'll do it anyway.
But if you don't remind them to do it, they won't do it.
Yeah, and I also think that...
Because I don't think
I love having all my subscribers, and I think they're all brilliant, but I don't know if that's not a true metric of who watches your videos.
No, but what you might find is, because there's been a lot of people saying, well, you've not taken the van out this year. Have you still got the van? And like, well, we did 5 videos in the van in July. Oh, I've not seen them.
Yeah.
Because they've not hit the notification that says, and some people go, oh, God, I haven't seen your videos for ages.
Yeah.
Because unless they hit the notification and they hit the... Because that's the thing, isn't it? It's not always a subscribe.
I need to mention that in a video, don't
I would mention
Make sure.
to subscribe.
Yeah.
So, do you know what? If you're liking the podcast, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and then hit the notification.
That little bell.
That little bell. Bing.
Yeah.
And then you'll get notified when we've talked rubbish for an hour.
Yeah. Is it an hour again?
I don't know. It's probably about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've no idea.
So, what else? What else are we going to do in 2024?
More trips.
What is your one thing, if you had to do one statement, is it just going to be better than the day before?
Happy and better.
Yeah, overall. But you can't do that every day, can you?
Yeah. Why can't I do it?
So?
Why can I not be a little bit happier and a little bit better every day?
Because everyone has a bad day.
Yeah, but my bad day might be better than the day before. It might still be a bad day, but it might be better than the day before.
In some way.
Yeah. If I've tried to be better every day, in 365 days, I will just 1% better.
Yeah.
I'll be 365% better than I am right now.
Yeah. Okay. So my one thing then is I want to get through 2024 without drowning. Then.
Excellent. Let's high five to that.
Yeah.
Let's say Happy New Year and let's leave these folks.
Yeah. I want to wish you all a really happy New Year. And a prosperous 2024 for everyone. Really. I know it's. Everyone has their ups and downs and all that, but you you got to make the best of what you've got, haven't you?
Yeah.
You know, we feel fortunate. You know, we were just talking the other day, weren't we? I'm going down another route again. About
We just said we were going. It's like talking to my dad.
Oh. No, you said that we've all had our traumas and we've all had our things, and you think that what else is going on in the world, and someone's always worse off than you. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
So make the most of what you got, and just get yourself out there. So
Get yourself
out there.
outside.
Get yourself a bobble hat when they're in stock again, even if it's cold.
Let's not
Look,
talk
she's
about
got
that.
stuff all over her coat. Told you that was a gambling thing.
Yeah.
Didn't I?
Oh well.
Look at that.
Get
Never mind.
washed.
Right, we're going.
We are.
We shall see you maybe next week. Thanks for listening.
We'll definitely see you next year. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
Take care.
Cheers from the empty cup.
Bye.
Bye.